Hey, welcome. I'm rethinking my decision to do this. I'm dressed warm. It's not the cold right now. It's the hail, and I don't want to mess up my phone. So I'm kind of underneath this shelter. But I made it. This is the main street in this neighborhood. And as you can see, it's not doing too good. So up further is where all the shops and food is. But yeah, the scaffolding is kind of protecting me from, from the wind and as well as the hail, the snow, protecting the phone. But I've been out for a while. I walked down to the beach. It took me like I don't know, felt like a half an hour to get back up, but probably 10 minutes. Just because the snow is like drifted and you don't know it until you step down and then you realize you're up to your ankle. But yeah, guys, this is perfect timing. This is Rockaway Beach, Rockaway Park actually, Beach 116. So this is the main street. I'm gonna walk to the other side. Maybe we got a different view. But it's not easy even to walk because the snow is just, like I say, drifted, and nobody else has really been out. I mean, I saw people walk by and already the tracks are covered over. Right now it's more like sleet. But yeah, that's the ocean there. That's the Atlantic Ocean. Okay, I got some chat. Okay, I see Joe. I have so much stuff on. Oh, Joe Teller and Joe Hernandez. Hey. I'm sorry, I can't read the chat. I just see who's here. Let me move this thing away from my eyes. I have so much stuff on. I don't feel the cold at all. It's great. But yeah, I have on like one of those the new type thermals. Then on top of that, I have a regular long sleeve. Then on top of that, I have like a spider, like a sweater. Then on top of that, I have a hoodie. So that's what's on the top of me. And then over my face, I have one of those coverings that go over my face. On my head, I have like a thing when I used to ride, it's like a helmet liner. So it covers like your ears and part of your neck. And then a regular winter hat, and then the hood from the hoodie over my head. And my feet, I have on 2 pairs of socks, boots of course, and like a flannel or fleece, I was calling them flannel, fleece lined pant. But there are some kids enjoying it over there. There's a little bit of a hill, which is the pain in the neck to get onto the beach. But once you get down there, it's like brutal. But they're utilizing the hill to, slide down. Let me see. Let me go back this way. Maybe I could walk in the street because there's hardly any cars passing. And see how the main boulevard is. This is like the main commercial street, and it's where the train drops you off, and the buses end on this street. 1 block up. Maybe I'll see if I can catch up with the chat too when I'm underneath the scaffold. Yeah, you remember that, Joe? You don't have to worry about that anymore. Not in Florida, right? You don't need level layers. Although you've been getting cold snap there too, right? At night. Is that real? Yes, this is 100% real. Unfortunately. So, like I say, it's a combination of things working against us today. This is under the scaffold, so you could see in this area there's drift. So this is underneath the scaffold, and I would say there's like 2 inches here, inch and a half, 2 inches. So on the beach, it was nice. I was walking in like where the drifts blew from, so you could almost see like a piece of the sand. But then all of a sudden, you put your next foot down and you're up to your ankle because you're stepping in the drift. Like it wasn't straight. The drifts weren't straight. They kind of meandered, and you couldn't tell. Okay, I'm gonna cover my face again. So I don't know if you can hear it. It's hell. Oh, here's a plow. We got an action shot. Let me get the hell out of the way. Maybe that will make it easier for me to walk too. So yeah, this is like I say, considered a main road. So yeah, we use our sanitation trucks. They put plows on the front of the blades and chains, and the weight of them usually gets them through. But I've seen them stuck too. Not this particular storm. All right, let's see how far we can get up in his things, and I'll be facing traffic. So come like jump between cars. It's kind of crazy. So I was listening to the news, and they were saying even the salt. And I heard there's points where the salt isn't even so you can see the drift over there against the building. You can hear it too, right? When the machine is hitting into the drifts. So, yeah, New York hasn't seen this in a long time. But I do see some traffic going, like I said, on a boulevard. Here's another example of the drifts. You can see like nobody cleared the sidewalk yet, and there's nothing but against the building. It's blowing. Let me get up. Head of the road. Cars. It's funny because when I was standing underneath that scaffold earlier, setting up the live and stuff, not one car passed. So yeah, in this area, this is considered the main or one of the main shopping streets. You used to have more stuff. Now you could see they're building more residential. That building is just went up. It's not occupied yet. They're still working on the inside. And these, I think they just got the permit or the rights that they may go higher and put residential and commercial on the bottom. Buses are running, and the train was running. Bodega's open. Question is the bar open? That's the question. I'm sure it is. Get over to the side in case somebody makes a turn here. The main roads that goes east to west, east being that way, west being that way, in Queens, southeast Queens, Rockaway. Looks like we have a cat here. Let's see before we go up this block. So yeah, at this part of the neighborhood, it's 1, 2, 3 blocks. It's 3 blocks in this neighborhood from the ocean to the bay. So it's kind of a thin peninsula. If we go west, there is no landmass that it connects to except bridges. If you go all the way east, it's connected to Long Island. See, look at this. It's perfect. Just the wind. This is the Transit Police Station and the subway station. Let's see what you guys are saying. Once my glasses defog. Whoa. Holla. Beautiful. out there. No, I don't feel that way today. But yeah, this is the train station. Okay, I'm starting to be able to focus. Sounds cold. It is cold. Oh, Dave Jeffrey, how are you? I'm sure it's not as cold as up there. You guys are probably used to this. Always in layers is better. Yep. Yep. Joe H. Good advice. Is that real? Yes. I think I was a sweater before. Jake is what real? Yeah, this is real. All right. This week will be, I think for the next foreseeable future. It is slippery. You know what it is? It's like I say, more than the slippery is like when I was crossing the street, you don't know where the curb is. So all of a sudden your foot goes all the way down. But yeah, the trains are still running, so that's good. And this train over here is all outdoor. It actually goes across a bridge to an island. This is a peninsula. It goes across a bridge to an island, and then from there it goes across another bridge to mainland Queens. But yeah, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna stay live. This is a little crazy. Go back down. I mean, the good thing is in New York they clean it up pretty quick as far as the streets go. It's up to the property owners and such to clear the sidewalks and make paths for people. How you doing? No problem, right? So that's it. You just have to have a positive attitude. Yeah, it was so cold on the beach. I was like, I walked all this way. Let me at least film something, or take a short or something. Make a short out of it. But it was just too. It was too crazy. It was not until I reached underneath that scaffold that I got a little better. I shook some of the snow off my pants and stuff. So when I was out yesterday, I saw all the buses. All the buses I saw already had their cables on. These are cables, not chains. I hear people calling them chains. They're not really chains. So they're saying the snow may stop at like 7 or 8. I only seen one headlight. I was like, was somebody on a scooter or a motorcycle? Uh, yeah, so tomorrow's rush hour might not be as bad as, as bad as they think. As long as people stay off the road and keep it clear. If it ends that early, guy's crazy. If it ends that early, we'll give them time to work and clear out the roads. And it's funny. It's like everybody's patient today. Kind of realize, okay, it's a impossible task. But in a day or two, more like a day, people start to lose their patience. I think this side of the street got less. Maybe not. Now my eyes are adjusting to it. At least a lot of people walked. Holla, be careful out there. I am. I think I'm going to end it soon. Like I say, the tricky part is getting your footing. Not slip. Just like you catch half of someone's footstep and you kind of feel like you're twisted for a second. Or the curbs are definitely challenging. But the buses are moving, the train is running, and sanitation is out. All right, everybody. I think I'm going to end it because it's starting to hail a little bit more. I think I'll walk back and get the train. All right. Let's see. Press the X. All right. Thanks, everybody. Yes. Thank you, Joe. You too. Well, you don't have to stay warm, but stay safe. Everybody else stay warm and safe. And that's it. Okay, guys. Bye.